Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Trey Tucker to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. It almost says he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, Jeanty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line. Even tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got in short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. So one expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... the ball can hit the ground on this side.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard post. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Now a give running right. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we check.
Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10 now from the 46. And off to Genty. Runs around him. He's got space. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big 34-yard pickup there. That's a Vegas 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Ritter. Looking for pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. chased out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Kansas City right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. And we might see 3 points here on this opening play. The field goal unit is out. Carlson's kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow. There's a line. Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Chiefs nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Out left. Worthy makes the grab. Short pick up to their own 31. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Heads out on the bootleg. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Genty on the draw. Here's a design run. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders push the lead to 20. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Left side, cut by Ridley. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down from the 42.
Go going. Fire down these two.
Here's Mahomes now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Line. Go on.
Now it's Mahomes. Brought in by his backsmith. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow. Chase him.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drop the lead back to 13.
Raiders 20, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blaster, black 40. Fight. Number 7. Ready.
Now Ritter. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
38 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Set.
They're going play action. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. 6. Mega. Ready.
Throwing here, Ritter. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 47-yard
Carlson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Yellow. Check.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 34-yard
Hey, you like
line.
these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Yellow.
The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. And right back to Ridley. Caught again. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st down from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
4 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Smith will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Raiders 23, Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Fix it through the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on, set, right.
Ritter looking to throw. Brought in right side. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Well, the timing on that screen pass, it was all a mess from the very beginning. By the time he finally got the pass to the running back, well, there was no place to go.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever just an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Giving this to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Ritter. He's going deep. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Yellow, black shot. Hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it inside the 10. and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 13. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. That's a lot, baby. Yellow, yellow. What's the run? Attack, attack. Attack.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short at first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. 7 yards on that big up. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Callahan sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
Chiefs 21.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. This will end up as a touchback.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Black, ready?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Here we go. Here we go.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. It's Genty underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Ritter setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hut. 45. White. Hut.
Now Ritter. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
I'll toss it. Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8.
37, Chiefs 29. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Back to throw Mahomes. Brought in by his back Smith. Drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. He works this to the 38 before going down. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs down by only 2 in the 4th. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Raiders take over.
He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Another give here to Jency. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ritter to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Ready up.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Ready. Field, left. Ready.
Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one connects. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday.
Back to throw. That's worthy running the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 46-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside all from the music.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run off the middle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
look to throw it. On target to Royals. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Smith. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
Surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Yellow. On the line, right?
To throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the bubble moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, turn dog and 5. That's my high.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.
Chiefs 43.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late. You don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.